You only have 10 minutes to get ready because you're in a hurry. Don't worry sis, I got you. I'm going to show you how I achieved this look in just 10 minutes. So without talking too much, let's get right into it. So the first thing we want to do is to go in with a primer. I'm going to be using this one from Milk. It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. You don't want to skip this step because it's going to help your makeup last longer throughout the day. Another reason why you don't want to skip primer is because primer acts as a barrier between your skin and your makeup. It creates a smooth base so your makeup is not sitting on your pores, and it also helps your makeup blending process a lot easier. So this is a very important step that you don't want to skip after your skin prep. So while we're giving our primer time to set into the skin, I'm going to go in with a paper towel and just wipe off any excess oil on my brows. And now I'm going to go in with a brown pencil and just define my brows. One thing I want you to know as a beginner is that brows are not one size fits all. Your brows are what frames your face. So when it comes to brow, you want to match it to fit the natural shape of what you already have, especially as a beginner. As you can see from what I'm doing, I'm just outlining the top and bottom part of my brows just to fit the shape that I already have going on. And then once I'm done with that, I'll just go in to lightly fill in the brows. Once I'm done filling in my brows, I go in with a spoolie just to brush them in. You want to keep them as natural as possible. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using this one from NARS. It's their D2 New Caledonia, and I'll just apply like 2 to 3 pumps on the back of my hand. And using my fingers, I'll just like dab that on my face. And I'll try to put it on my problem areas. And you also don't want to forget your neck. I'll go in with my setting spray and then blend out my foundation. When it comes to your foundation, you can either use a skin tint, or if not, you want to keep it as light as possible. Remember, this is not a full glam. It's your everyday makeup look. If you feel like you've applied too much foundation, don't worry. Just go back in with a damp beauty sponge and take out the excess. Make sure you don't forget to blend it down to your neck. After blending out your foundation, we're going to move on now to concealer. And the concealer I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. We're going to apply the concealer under our eyes just to brighten and conceal any dark circles that we have under the eyes. This is how much we're going to be applying. After blending my under eye, whatever that is left on the brush, I'm just going to apply that on my eyelid. Now we're going to go back with our foundation brush and just blend out any harsh line. Now we're going to set our concealer, and to do that I'm going to be using my translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, but it's Laura, and it's in the translucent medium deep shade. Before we go to set our under eye, you want to always make sure to go back with your concealer brush or sponge and blend out any crease that you might have had under the eyes. You don't want to set those creases just the way they are. It's not going to come out looking nice. Now you're going to take your powder, dip in your brush, tap off the excess, and then look upwards and set. I'm going to also use this powder to set my eyelids because I have concealer there. So wherever you place your concealer, go back in with your translucent powder and set that in. I'm gonna go in now with my face powder from MAC, and this one is in the shade Dark Deepest. I'm gonna use that to set the rest of my face. And also don't forget your neck. Now, in order for us not to look flat or washed out, we're gonna apply some blush. And I'm using this one from NARS. It's in the shade Salvage. Now, using my blush brush, I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheek. And I'm gonna use the same blush as the eyeshadow. And now I'll go back with my powder brush and just blend everything together. We're doing this because you don't want to leave any harsh line. The key to a flawless face is blending. And now we're gonna line our waterline, and to do that, I'm gonna be using this eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's the Wet n Wild Breakproof Water Retractable Gel Eyeliner. I like this liner very much because when I put it, it stays in place and it doesn't move. I don't know if you can tell, but just look at the difference. This one with the eyeliner and this one without the eyeliner. Lining my waterline is one step I never miss because I feel like it just makes your eyes look more defined. And now I'm gonna apply mascara to my bottom lashes. We're going to move on to the lips now, but before I do that, I go with a paper towel and just wipe the lip gloss out because I want to start with a dry lips. We're starting with a dry lip so our lip liner can glide on properly. And for the lip liner, feel free to use any lip liner of your choice. I'm using this one from LA Girl. It's in the shade Espresso. I'm just going to use this to line the top part and the bottom part of my lips. After applying my lip liner, I go in with my lipstick. This one is from MAC in the shade Velvet Teddy, and just apply that to the center of my lips. I'm gonna top it off with my clear lip gloss for some shine. Lastly, going with some setting spray to lock in that makeup and melt everything together. And for my setting spray, I'm using this one from NYX. It's the Bear With Me setting spray. Grab your fan and let that dry. And just like that, we're all glammed up in just 10 minutes. Simple and pretty, ready to take on the day. And we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if this video has helped you, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me your comment below. Subscribe to join this amazing family if you have not already done so for more easy beginner-friendly makeup tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.